At Numerian Capital, we bring you the latest stock news each day. Please like and subscribe so we can bring these articles to you each day. Thank you.
Today, October 20th, 2022, Spirit Airlines shareholders approved JetBlue takeover. Now the two airliners face regulatory objections. Yesterday, Spirit Airlines agreed to merge with JetBlue Airways. The deal will likely face regulatory scrutiny, clouding the narrative a bit for SAFE stock. JetBlue stock moved higher in recent days, though it too faces question marks. Following a months-long courting process, shareholders of Spirit Airlines, NYSE, SAVE, approved its merger with JetBlue Airways. According to the Wall Street Journal, it's a step toward creating the fifth largest U.S. airline, and on the surface, a positive for SAVE stock. However, the deal also faces scrutiny from antitrust authorities who have pushed back on corporate mergers. Therefore, JetBlue stock may still encounter difficulties. In February of this year, rival discount airliner Frontier Group agreed to buy Spirit. At the time, Spirit rebuffed JetBlue, with management stating that the original deal with Frontier carried a greater probability of regulatory approval. It also noted that the deal would be better for stakeholders of SAFE stock in the long run. However, the shareholders themselves eyeballed JetBlue's richer offer to the tune of about $1 billion more than Frontier's. Neither Spirit nor Frontier could convince owners of SAFE stock to consider the Frontier deal. Therefore, the vote on Wednesday largely represented a formality. In total, the Spirit-JetBlue merger features a valuation of $3.8 billion. It underscores JetBlue's long-held growth ambitions, which fundamentally represents a positive for JetBlue stock. Per the Wall Street Journal, the airline said Wednesday they expect to conclude the regulatory process and close their deal no later than the first half of 2024. Still, political undercurrents suggest that the merger will not go unchallenged. SAFE stock draws skepticism from antitrust crowd. In a sign that the framework will not be smooth sailing for SAFE stock, the New York Times reported that last month, Senator Elizabeth Warren, Democrat of Massachusetts, asked Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg to exercise a rarely used authority to prevent the merger, saying it would reduce competition. There is ample evidence that yet another huge airline merger would likely harm American consumers, Warren wrote in a letter to Buttigieg. In a bid to bolster the deal and by deduction JetBlue stock, JetBlue consistently argued the opposite, saying its purchase of Spirit would benefit the flying public, per the New York Times. Of course, JetBlue has every motivation to say this considering its expansion goals. In 2016, JetBlue lost a bidding war for Virgin America to Alaska Air Group. It's not at all clear whether JetBlue can win out with the Spirit merger. Per CNBC, the Biden administration has taken a hard stance against deals they argue will harm consumers. Presently, the Justice Department is battling JetBlue's existing partnership with American Airlines in the Northeast region of the U.S. Still, the one positive for both SAFE stock and JetBlue stock is that airline mergers may not automatically signal detriment for consumers. In 2014, a PwC report indicated that the mega mergers of the last several years have led to better on-time performance, fewer lost bags and fewer and smaller fare increases than declining competition would suggest, according to NBC News. Nevertheless, convincing Washington powerbrokers represents an entirely different challenge. Therefore, investors may need to keep a cautious eye on JetBlue's acquisition hopes of SAFE stock.
Thanks for watching Numerian Capital News. Please come back tomorrow for another stock news update. Thank you.